The Pitt signals a new era for TV's most reliable genre. For years, the streaming era was defined by sprawling mythologies, cinematic budgets, and twist-heavy prestige dramas. While some of those ambitious series broke through, many quietly disappeared after a season or two. Now, the industry appears to be recalibrating, returning to genres with proven staying power, but reshaping them for modern audiences. HBO's The Pitt may be the clearest sign yet of that shift, a return to the medical drama with a twist. Medical dramas have long been one of television's safest bets. From the relentless urgency of ER to the romantic entanglements of Grey's Anatomy hospitals have served as reliable backdrops for high-stakes storytelling. Traditionally, however, the emotional hook centered on personal lives, love triangles, affairs, betrayals, with medicine acting as both setting and catalyst. The Pitt reorients that formula. Set inside a bustling emergency room in Pittsburgh, the series treats the hospital not as a dramatic playground, but as an institution under pressure. In an era when audiences increasingly associate healthcare with burnout, staffing shortages, legal risk, and systemic strain, the show leans into those anxieties rather than escaping them. Professional identity over personal melodrama. The clearest evolution lies in how the characters are written. Dr. Michael Rabinovich, who in a traditional medical drama might be juggling an affair or a crumbling marriage, instead faces a different conflict, the moral and emotional weight of responsibility. His tension stems from leadership, protecting his staff, navigating life and death calls, and absorbing the psychological cost of every outcome. Similarly, Dr. Samira Mohan's central struggle is not romance, but ambition. As a senior resident desperate to prove she belongs, her pressure is internal and professional. A single mistake could shadow her career. The drama arises not from secrets, but from stakes. Even charge nurse Dana Evans represents a structural shift. Nurses in earlier medical series often served as supporting players orbiting physician storylines. Here, the ER operates as a team ecosystem. Every role, from floor nurses to administrators worried about lawsuits and budget shortfalls, matters. Authority and vulnerability are distributed rather than centralized. Real-time structure. Real-time stress. Another defining innovation is structural. Each episode of The Pitt unfolds over a single hour of a shift, effectively operating in real time. The device sharpens tension and reinforces the procedural backbone of the show. Problems emerge, escalate, and overlap. And when an episode ends, the shift and its consequences does not simply reset. Earlier medical dramas often concluded episodes with emotional cliffhangers tied to romantic revelations. The Pitt builds tension differently. Conflicts linger. Policy debates about insurance coverage, hospital capacity, and resource allocation move from the margins to the foreground. The moral ambiguity isn't wrapped up neatly, it accumulates. Prestige tone, accessible storytelling. The series carries the grounded seriousness associated with the HBO brand, yet it avoids becoming inaccessible. Dialogue feels authentic rather than heightened. Ethical dilemmas are presented without heavy-handed moralizing. Conversations about systemic healthcare issues are woven into character-driven storytelling instead of delivered as lectures. In doing so, The Pitt demonstrates that procedural storytelling, long considered traditional or even outdated in the streaming age, can still evolve. Rather than abandoning the format, the show refines it. Why this matters? If The Pitt succeeds long-term, it could signal a broader industry shift. Instead of chasing sprawling, high-concept narratives that burn bright and fade quickly, networks and streamers may reinvest in durable genres, crime, legal, medical, while updating them to reflect contemporary anxieties. The medical drama isn't dying, it's adapting. By focusing on professional identity, institutional strain, and the psychological cost of responsibility, The Pitt reframes what hospital television can be. It preserves the immediacy and emotional stakes that made the genre popular while acknowledging the world viewers now inhabit. Television's most reliable genre isn't fading away. It's simply growing up.